Welcome back to the channel, it's Ethan Lostein, and today we'll be having a look at idiot cops messing with the wrong people and getting owned.
Got a bunch of blues all over the place.
What's the unlawful act?
That's all I'm going to say.
Show me the law that says that disorderly conduct by use of language and gestures.
Look at this guy.
Like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, but let's get straight into it. A lady got stopped by the cops for a suspected DUI. Despite her looking completely sober, the officers made her do a field sobriety test, which is fully voluntary in all US jurisdictions. Here's when a passerby started recording and tried to interrupt the field sobriety test, and as soon as he spoke, one of the cops aggressively approached the guy.
Ernie.
Your truck, it's impeding traffic.
Shut up.
On a major highway. I need you to move your truck out the roadway for me. Cool, I'll tow it.
Look at this guy. This big tough guy. Yeah, there you go. Be a you motherfucker. Gonna go tow it. Got a bunch of blues all over the place. This guy don't have a blue line flag, huh? Don't touch my
Yeah, I'm about to take this guy to jail. Don't cuss in the street.
I will. You ever heard of the First
called
Amendment?
disorderly conduct by
You ever
use of
heard of the
language
First
and
Amendment? Look at
gestures.
this guy. Look at this guy all strapped up. He's ready to shoot
I
somebody.
need you to move your car in the parking lot.
I need you to shut the fuck up and worry about your stop and not worry about me.
The guy tested the field officer about his First Amendment knowledge, and the cop doesn't know a thing about it, so he gets all aggressive and tries to intimidate the guy, but he doesn't back off and keeps on exercising his rights.
How about you do that? How about you do that? How about you tell me the Third Amendment?
I'm trying to get you to move your car into
Tell me the
parking
Third
lot.
Amendment. I'll move it. Tell me the Third Amendment.
I'm trying to get
You
you
can't,
to
can
move
you?
your car into a parking
can't.
lot because right now it's parked on a street.
You don't have to do those tests, ma'am. They're gonna breathalyze her. That's the bottom line. I wouldn't answer their.
Despite the guy's help, the woman ended up in handcuffs. However, the guy himself did nothing wrong and the cops were powerless against him. So he has some final words for them as he walks away freely with all this recorded footage in his hands.
For him, this guy swore an oath to defend what I'm doing, and he don't want to his oath. These are the bags we deal with. Oh, we want to search her. There we go. Want searchers. Here we go. Oh, they're getting excited now. Here we go. Whew. This is fun stuff, Concord Police. They live for this.
In this situation, the police got a phone call about an alleged crime happening in the area, and a man, upon seeing the police arriving, started to record. It made the cop walk up to the man and ask him to identify himself, but the cop doesn't have the authority to do so, and this man proceeds to explain that he doesn't have to identify himself. The situation quickly gets heated as the cop realizes that he's in the wrong.
Yeah, I do. No, you don't.
I do, sir.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
And what law is that?
Well, it came in as a suspicious person. Anytime we
Okay.
investigate as to somebody calling in about suspicious, we need to at least identify who it is we spoke to. You're not in trouble in any way, shape,
Right.
or form.
Okay, then I don't need to give ID.
Well, you do.
What law
because
is
I need
that?
to know who you are.
What law is
If I'm
that?
investigating a crime, it's actually called obstruction if you fail to provide
Wrong.
documentation. No, it's
Quote the,
it's not.
quote that statute.
As the cop keeps talking more and more, it becomes more and more apparent that he doesn't know what he's talking about, and the guy keeps maintaining his rightful position to reject the request to show his ID.
Statute.
I already
Quote
told you
obstruction.
what it is.
No,
I need
apparently
to
you
give
don't.
it to you. Sir, look, I'm not looking.
I have to commit an unlawful act and prevent you from performing your unlawful duty to be in
Well,
violation of
yeah,
obstruction.
Currently, right now.
So what's the unlawful act?
Right now, it came in as a suspicious
Okay,
person.
and what statute is suspicious?
It has nothing to do with it.
Yes,
I'm
it does. What's the
investigating
law?
To determine what's going on. So all
I'm
asking
taking
is
pictures in
identify
public.
Who you are? You're telling me you're doing something.
Okay.
That's fine, but I need to verify who you are.
No, you don't.
So in the event that something turns into something, I at least can say, all right, I went out and I spoke with this person. You're making this more difficult than it needs to be.
No, you are.
Using the.
Not really.
You can come out and say, good morning, sir, how you doing? Taking pictures, enjoying your First Amendment right to take pictures in public?
What was the first thing that I said to you today?
What are you doing?
I said, no. I said, how are you, sir?
Okay, how are you?
Did I not say that to you?
Yeah, you did.
So you just asked me what did I do, and I already told you what I said.
Okay.
I said, how are you? And I said, what are we doing? And you told me what you're doing. And I
And
said,
that's
that's
it.
fine. And I explained to you why I need documentation from you, just to verify who you are.
Okay, but you
That's
don't need
it.
to verify who I am.
I unfortunately do, yes.
No, I have the right to privacy in
You
public.
do, to a certain degree.
Yeah,
Okay.
and this is within that degree.
Yes.
Yes.
But again, if we're investigating it for suspicious because somebody called it in, it's not like we just.
doesn't
came
matter
out
if somebody
here
called
and-
it in.
Yes, it does.
Okay, so if you're outside on your property, mowing your lawn, and somebody says you're suspicious, and the police come by, you have to give them your ID?
To verify that you live there? Yeah.
No, you don't.
Yes,
It's
you
your
do.
problem.
Another police officer is about to show up, and as the guy explains the situation, the second officer agrees with him and says that the first cop was indeed wrong and that the man doesn't have to identify himself.
You have two
What's going on,
sergeants
sir?
right
Two?
here.
Sergeant
Okay.
Perez, what's going on?
So what is your name and what is your information?
I'm not answering any questions. Personal
Okay,
information.
well then you're going to be placed under arrest for obstruction.
And what
Okay,
law
like
is that,
sir?
Sergeant?
He doesn't need to explain it to you.
Well,
I
he
already
does
told you
actually.
that's what it is.
He actually does.
Frank, just hold on a second.
So let's find out.
Can I just ask you what you're doing here?
Yes, sir. I'm in
Okay.
public taking pictures of a public building,
Okay.
expressing my First Amendment right to freedom of press.
Okay.
I'm here to actually file a complaint.
Okay. You have
guess-
that right. You have all those rights. You just
Thank you. Well, he appears to
Okay.
tell me that I don't.
Now, just so you know, there are areas of this building that are posted.
Absolutely.
That are off limits.
Yep, like
All
the
right?
back of that parking lot there, it says
you
restricted
you
area,
obviously
can't go back
enter
there.
those areas or video those areas.
Absolutely.
Other than that, if you want to walk around with your camera, you can walk around with your camera.
And I don't need to show ID to do that.
You don't have to show ID right now. No, sir.
Go!
All right, sir?
How's that?
A man going about his day noticed an old man sitting in his truck surrounded by 4 SWAT vehicles. The man got curious about the situation and started walking towards the action. As soon as the officers saw him, they let the old man go. The man was curious about what the old man did to be stopped by 4 SWAT vehicles, so he approached the scene and started asking questions.
Well, SWAT team all over this stuff. How you doing, sir? Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Can you tell me why they pulled you over?
Pardon?
Do you mind telling me why they pulled you over?
Ask him.
Okay. Have a nice day, sir.
As we just saw, the old man was visibly upset and told the guy who was recording to ask the officers why they pulled him over. Let's see what the officers had to say.
By law, I have to allow him to videotape me. You don't have to. That's your prerogative. No, sir, not what I... How you doing?
Good yourself?
He's a civilian. He's choosing to not be videotaped. You have to stop videotaping him. He's a civilian. You can videotape me all you want, but he does not want to be videotaped. It's not an option for you.
You're wrong.
Pardon me?
You're wrong.
No. He's a civilian. He doesn't want any part of it. That's what he just expressed to me. I'm not wrong. I know the law. You're welcome to videotape me. You cannot videotape him or his license plate.
You're wrong. I can videotape him and I can videotape you.
No, he's a civilian.
What does that mean?
He's a private human being.
So what does that mean?
What do you mean, what does that mean? Have a good day. Carry on.
Why don't you have a good day? There is no... Who?
We can see that the officer not only doesn't know the law, but is also trying to be as rude as possible. That was his mistake because this man is about to tell the cop what's right and what's wrong.
Did you just call me a loser? Did you just call me a loser? What's your name and badge number? Did you just call me a loser?
License and registration, please. What's your ID?
Did you just call me a loser?
You just approached the cruiser after I asked you not to. Do you have an ID on you, please, sir?
Did you just call me a loser?
Do you have an ID on you, sir?
Sir, can you call your supervisor?
I already have.
Okay, I'll wait
Listen,
for him.
you're very close.
I'll wait for
You
him.
should not walk up to police vehicles.
Why are you walking up to me?
I'm
Back up.
asking you for your ID.
6 feet,
you just
sir. You don't
approached
even
the
have a
cruiser.
mask on. You're putting my life in jeopardy, sir. Keep 6 feet away.
This officer just tried to abuse his power but failed to intimidate the guy. He'll soon realize that he's messing with the wrong guy because this guy is a freedom fighter at heart.
Thank you, sir. Why are you approaching me?
Lower your camera. You're welcome to videotape me, but civilians don't have to be videotaped.
We'll see when your supervisor gets here. Why you keep approaching
He's
me?
heading out into traffic. I'm gonna have to detain him if he heads out into traffic.
This is a public easement. This is a public easement right here. So I could be right here. Can't detain me. For what? For asking, you can just call me a loser. I have it on
I
camera.
have no idea what you're talking about.
Well, I have it on camera.
That's good for you. That's
Can
a
you
productive use
identify
of your
yourself?
time. That civilian chooses to not be videotaped.
Can you identify yourself?
That's absolutely not. You have no lawful business here. You're not.
Can you identify yourself?
Absolutely not. Can you identify yourself?
Chapter 41, Section 98D states that upon lawful order You must identify.
Upon lawful order, and
Yes.
you're giving me a lawful order.
Yes.
Yeah, no, nice try though. It's a nice try. Google works well for you. I'd try that.
The officer is getting more and more aggressive, but the guy doesn't budge and keeps fighting for his right to record in a public space. However, another cop is about to show up and the situation will get even more intense.
Didn't work out for you. What is
Again,
your badge, sir?
what is your
How come
lawful
you're not
purpose?
dispatched?
You're interfering with a motor vehicle stop. He didn't want to be videotaped. That's his prerogative. He's a civilian. You can videotape me. You cannot videotape him.
Okay, we'll see about that. So now we have an unmarked vehicle.
You may not videotape civilians who don't want to be videotaped.
The guy is gone, so there's no.
Well,
no...
he expressed to me he does not want to be videotaped.
Alright. Can you stop approaching me? Can you stop
Pardon me?
walking behind me?
Pardon me?
Don't be in my traffic, sir. Sir, back up.
You did say it's a right of way, right? A public way, and I can go
but
anywhere I
you're
want?
blocking me. Sir, can you have him back up? I'm fearing for my life.
Again, you're interfering with a
Look what
motor
he's-
vehicle
look
stop.
what- is this what policemen
You
do?
have no business on that motor vehicle stop. No lawful business. You are interfering with a motor vehicle stop.
He's a police officer. You have to comply.
We just heard fear in the man's voice, and it will only get worse for him because 3 other police officers will join the scene and surround him. They'll do everything they can to make the man succumb and delete this recording. Let's see if the cops succeed in abusing their power.
The police officer.
Comply? He's blocking my walk, my freeway to walk.
I have a
stopped
free- I can
you.
walk
He
in.
didn't stop me.
To inquire the situation. You're not complying with him.
What are you talking about? You
He's a
weren't
police
even here.
officer.
I'll wait for the supervisor. Wow, nothing to do in Revere? I'll wait for the
Civilian
supervisor.
does not want to be videotaped. You cannot videotape him. It's illegal.
What law is that? Can you state the law? That I can't.
Pardon me? Can I
you
state the law? No, I don't have to state the law. I can tell you
You
that.
don't know
can
it. It doesn't
videotape-
exist.
What happened?
He does not want to be videotaped. He pulled up and asked me. He said, please have him remove me from that video. I do not want to be videotaped.
Okay.
That's his lawful business.
So what are you saying?
I'm trying to impart to you
what's
that you
the
need
crime?
to delete that application. He was not, it was a lawful motor vehicle
Where is
stop
the
and he
victim?
chose to not
Where
be
is the
videotaped.
victim? Is there a victim here? How's this work?
Again, I have no idea who he is. Just walked up and interfered with a motor vehicle stop.
who he is. I know exactly what
Just chose to interfere with a motor vehicle stop. The gentleman in the motor vehicle stop did not want to be videotaped. He expressed that. He was very articulate about it.
You lawfully could be arrested for interfering, right? Do you know that?
How did I interfere? How did I interfere? Explain that to me. How did I interfere? Explain to me, how did I interfere?
He asked not to be videotaped. Very respectfully.
That is not allowed. There is no expectation of privacy in public, sir. You're totally
Listen,
wrong.
you're videotaping a civilian.
You are totally wrong.
Two pardons.
See, there's a camera right
Doesn't
there.
matter. What's the
Of
big
course it
deal?
is.
Are you enjoying this?
What are you talking about? Wow, there must be no crime in Revere to have 7. Why don't you go home? Why don't you go home? Trust me, I'm gonna be here before you until you leave. All y'all gonna leave before.
The situation is at its most intense point, and the bald cop will attempt his last move to intimidate the guy.
What I do? Bunch of punks. You're a punk. You're a tyrant. You're a tyrant. You can't use it. Intimidation. You're not gonna intimidate me. You're a punk.
Excellent. Thank you and have a nice day.
No,
Carry
I'm
on.
gonna need you to identify yourself. I'm not
I already
gonna need...
told you. You go to the
You
police
are
station.
going to identify. You have no badge. You have no name tag.
No.
Shut the up, you piece of shit. You're a hole.
I am.
I know that. Now I'm gonna cross the line. Walk away, punk. You're a punk. You're a punk. You can't do shit. All of y'all. Now you're pissing me off. You ain't gonna do.
No.
That's what you're gonna
course
do.
not.
You're gonna tuck your chest between your legs and you're gonna walk.
Yes, of course. That's because we have jobs to do, and you,
You
however,
have
hang
shit.
around
Your
on the
job is
sidewalk
not
and
to
do
harass
nothing.
people.
Your job is
Your
to hang
job
around the
is not to
sidewalk and
harass people.
harass innocent people. You're
Get outta
harassing
here.
civilians.
Go away. Yeah, go. Put your ego away and go. I'm gonna need your name. Where's that supervisor?
at the police station. You're welcome to go there and get it.
Now the guy who's recording will take the lead and turn the tables around and put every police officer in their place.
Is this what you do?
Go to
Is
the
this
police
what I
station
pay
and
you to
request
do?
it. You have
Is
to have
this what I
you have
pay
to
you
have a
to do?
job to pay somebody to do something.
I guarantee you I make more money than you, punk.
I'm sure you do.
That's why you're like 68 years old. You have no stripes.
I'm sure you do.
You're a loser.
I'm sure you do. Have a
No
nice day.
stripes. Two of them. That punk just left. Another one's gonna leave. I want to make sure they all leave.
Have a nice day. Another fine use of your time.
Look how you park. Look how you're tyrants. Look how you park. Yeah, you have other calls. That's what I thought. Leave. Can I get your name and badge number? Can I get your name? Can I get your name and badge number?
Yep, 366 right there.
What's your name? You don't have a badge number. Brutal. Sir, your name and badge number? Alright, so there he failed to identify cruiser 7382. There's a new sheriff in town, better get used to it. Just what I thought. I'm gonna walk through here, you ain't gonna do shit.
Good
You
luck.
called for backup,
Good luck
the
with that.
bitches came and they left.
Good luck
You
with
got
that.
no help.
Good luck with that.
Good luck with what? Good luck
The
with
poor
what?
old man you harassed.
Shut up, man.
Good luck.
Shut up.
You did a good job.
Shut up. You ain't do
Congratulations.
You didn't do
Intimidated
I'm
a poor
still
old
right
man.
here.
Good job.
I'm still right here. Again, nothing. You're gonna tuck your tail, and this is called the walk of shame.
It's the walk of
Shame on you.
No.
Get on your car and get out of here. Little punk. Just what I thought.
It's unfortunate.
Exactly. It's unfortunate that we have pigs like you working for us. You pig. Well, I will be filing a complaint against you, dumb.
Good luck.
Little punk. Leave. Just like I thought. Leave. Look how you park, you tyrant. Nothing better to do. You got a SWAT team pulling over an old man. A SWAT team. Is that what you pay? We pay a SWAT team undercover car to come pull over, harass the old man. Move. You're blocking traffic. Look at the tyranny. Look at the tyranny. People can't even drive through because this punk is driving, parked right in the middle of the street. It's supposed to be law enforcement. Law enforcement, my ass. Look at this punk. Doesn't even know the law. Talking about you can't film.
This guy was walking around and recording in a public space when he got confronted by an angry Karen who told him that he couldn't record, but he argued that he indeed could record and that she was wrong. Karen ends up calling the police, and the cops that show up aren't any better than her.
Stand over there, but you cannot impede or stand in the
I'm not impeding anything. You're dismissed. Go back to work.
You cannot stand
You're
in the middle of
dismissed.
I
Go
could
back to work.
If I wasn't out here trying to discuss that you are not allowed to film inside here.
Show
So,
me the law that
step
says I
away.
can't.
Step away.
Show me the law that says I can't.
Step away.
Nope.
You're on private property, not public property.
Oh, no.
Step away.
See, when the state leases this, that makes it public.
No, not.
Oh, yes, it does.
Step out here.
Nope.
Step out here.
Nope.
Just like you can't stand out here and collect petitions, same thing applies.
No, you're wrong.
No,
You need to learn the
I'm
law.
100% right.
Nope, you're wrong.
But the bottom line is, you've been asked to step off of private property. You can step out there, and you can.
Not
step
gonna
away.
happen.
That's fine. The police are on the way.
Okay, great. Have a nice day.
The guy kept recording and waited for the police to show up. However, as you're about to see, the cop wasn't planning to cooperate with the guy.
I'm assuming you're the guy they called on?
I would assume so.
Yeah. What's going on?
Can you go in there and educate them?
What's that?
Can you go in there and educate them?
Well, I was going to ask him what's going on, but you could probably tell me.
You can see what I'm doing.
Okay, what are you doing?
You can see what I'm doing. I don't answer questions.
Now that the cop showed up, the guy recording tried to make the cop go and tell Karen that the guy was in the right. That said, the guy could have handled the situation better, and he's about to get into an argument with the cops who went to ask Karen what had happened. As you might expect, she gave her side of the story, which isn't going to end well for the guy.
How's it going? Good.
Good. All right, sir. So,
A Hall, what's your badge number?
634.
634?
So, what's going on right now is they have it posted that you can't film inside, okay?
Oh, you're fine. Yeah.
So was I ever inside the building?
I don't know, but I'm saying...
Well, why don't you find out before you say garbage to me? That doesn't mean anything to me.
Well, they
First
said
off,
you
If
what
I
said
wasn't
is-
inside,
first
then
off,
it doesn't
what I
apply.
said is you're not allowed to film inside, okay?
If I'm
Right.
not inside, it doesn't apply.
If you continue to
Anything I
listen,
can see from public, I can record. It's called the First Amendment.
listen to me, what I'm saying. They have it posted in there that you can't record in there, okay? You're not recording in there right now.
And there's no MCLs to go with that. That's a public building. I can record in there.
Okay. So, as it stands, they don't want you inside, okay?
I haven't been inside.
Okay. About that, the landlord, because they rent or they lease the space, if the person that owns this property wants you removed and trespassed, then,
They can't do that. When the state leases the property, that makes it public property.
okay. Well, what I'm telling you is this area here is private property.
No, it's not, because it's right in front of this.
The guy argues that the building is a public space because it's leased by the state. The cop doesn't agree, and their discussion soon turns intense because the guy doesn't back off and keeps protecting his right to record there, but the cop sees things differently.
If I was standing in front of the next office down, yeah, that'd be private property. But because this is leased by the state, it makes it public.
Okay. Is there any particular reason that you are filming, or just
Because I can. Just exercising my First Amendment right. Watching my employees work.
Okay. Well, as of now, there's nothing that we're going to do here, so they just ask that you don't film inside.
But I can film inside.
They're asking that you don't.
They can ask anything they want, but I still can't.
And they have it posted that they don't want you to.
It
And they
doesn't
don't
matter.
want
That
you-
doesn't apply to me. I'm a citizen. I'm not an employee.
I understand that. I understand what you're saying.
Okay.
But you also got to realize that your attitude is coming off abrasive, and there's
I don't have an
other than the fact that you're just filming to film because you can. There really isn't, I mean, a reason for you to be here.
Sure there is. I'm educating people as I record.
Okay. Well, just please don't interfere with people coming in or going.
I haven't done that at all.
Okay.
And I never will.
Okay. Well, I appreciate that.
Now the cop will make a crucial mistake and ask the guy to identify himself. As the guy isn't breaking any laws or committing a crime, he can reject such a proposal. However, it prompts him to ask the other cop to identify himself and tell him his badge number.
Hell no.
Didn't think so. All right.
Can I get your name and badge number, sir? Before you wander off? Oh, you're not gonna ID for me? What's your name and badge number?
Authorized 586.
Thank you, sir.
These two exotic car fanatics zoom past two cops on motorcycles, and as you might guess, it didn't end well. The cops instantly pulled over the guys in the Lamborghini for no apparent reason.
What's up, police?
Is he pulling me over? This cop's coming. Well, this should be good. We were literally doing like 10 kilometers an hour. What the hell? We were like literally just driving down the road.
While the cop was approaching them, the guys started speculating about why they were pulled over. Perhaps they exceeded the speed limit, but we're about to find out for ourselves. The cop approached the driver in an aggressive fashion and asked for his driver's license, vehicle registration, and insurance documents.
What's up?
How you doing, sir?
Good, how are you?
Loud exhaust. Do you have your driver's license registration?
Loud exhaust?
Yeah.
I was doing like 10 kilometers an hour slow past you.
It's still loud. Do you have your driver's license registration insurance?
Yeah, I'll get that for you. Registration?
Perfect.
So what's the rule with exhaust noise then?
27150A says that your car has to be equipped with an adequate muffler.
So how would you know in the moment that it wasn't?
It's got to produce, not produce any loud or unusual noise. So.
Do you have like a decibel reader or anything?
No, that's a different section. Do you have your driver's license with you?
Yeah, watch yourself. There you go. It almost feels like, because there's a car shot on the road, you guys are basically baiting people.
I'm not baiting anybody. All right, hang over here.
That's dirty.
He's definitely baiting people. There's no way. They were sitting there waiting for everyone.
I'm actually a bit shocked right now because we literally were driving so slow trying to find. Were we filming?
What's that?
Were you filming when we left the parking lot?
I think so.
I was doing like 10 kilometers an hour in second. Like I was barely moving.
As you just saw, the reason for pulling over the Lamborghini was complete nonsense. The car had no exhaust modifications to breach the legal limit, but that didn't stop the cop from pulling these guys over. Being pulled over is one thing, but this cop didn't stop just yet. He's about to give them a ticket.
He's behind the car looking underneath the car.
Oh, really? Good luck with that. It's a stock tip. He's looking. That's interesting.
I'm taking a picture.
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Good.
So question, now that you've pulled this over and you have the registration and the plate, and you know the car is not even from this country.
Yeah.
So now you know that there's really nothing illegal on this car's behalf. He doesn't know what to say.
All right, sir. Like I said, just citation for the loud exhaust. Here's a copy of citation information. I'll be sending right here next to the black X. It's not a mission to guilt. It's a promise we'll take care of it.
So next to the X?
Yep.
So I have a question for you.
Sure.
So if you weren't entrapping cars, why were you parked next to the parking lot waiting for people to leave?
I was parked on the street over here. Have a good day. Drive safe.
I haven't signed yet. I haven't finished signing.
You signed it right here.
I got halfway through. That's not my signature. I won't hand up. Seriously.
Okay, just finish signing.
The other question is, what's the ticket for? You said loud exhaust. Is it that it was a municipal violation, or is it that the car has a modified exhaust, or
Drive
what
safe.
is?
Have a good day.
Do you want to answer any questions?
So is that a disputable ticket?
Sure.
Oh, it is.
Any ticket's disputable.
Oh, okay, that's easy.
Have a good day.
Yeah, thank you.
Yep.
Yeah, you just give it to ticketclinic.com and.
Well, usually an officer has the duty of explaining to you what the charge is.
He don't want to
He
talk.
only finished signing my signature.
He didn't want to talk. Have a good one.
The cop didn't even bother explaining the ticket. He just got back on his motorcycle and drove off. What a jerk. These two guys went to conduct a First Amendment audit at a courthouse in Long Beach, where they encountered some of the most unprofessional officers ever. The sheriff lady kept hiding her face and refusing to identify herself and reveal her badge number. The guys kept asking her, and the situation quickly got sour.
Why not?
Is there a reason why you're taking a picture of me?
Because you came up to me.
Yeah, we don't understand what.
Do you guys know the law? Do you know that if we're in a public sidewalk?
Is she sheriff? I've never seen a sheriff's uniform.
Can I ask you a question? Ma'am?
Did she identify herself?
Yeah, what's your name, badge number, please?
Please identify yourself to us, ma'am.
Can I get your name, badge number?
Well, I guess, do we have to walk over and get it?
Ma'am, can I get your name, badge number? We're free, ma'am. Do you know freedom? That badge doesn't give you a right to just come and tell people what they can and can't do, ma'am. There's 3 angles, so we're getting you either way.
The lady will soon call security, and the guys will get confronted and aggressively questioned by other officers, but they are not planning to back off just yet.
Well, how come you guys don't like the First Amendment, ma'am? You know we have the right to come and take pictures of anything we can see from a public setting. Can I get your name and badge number per your policy to identify yourself, ma'am? And what is your name and badge number, ma'am? Well, this lady's gonna learn a valuable lesson.
I got her badge number, but she's covering her name tag. And it says sheriff's on the side, but her badge says security.
Yeah, she's sheriff security. But they're still they still fall under the sheriff's, but it's okay. She's young and she's gonna learn a lesson today about the Constitution.
The guy is about to get ganged up by a group of officers, but he won't get intimidated at all and will show his knowledge of the law that the officers are lacking.
She's a sergeant.
Ma'am, how are you? We're just taking some shots for a little story we're doing, that's all. Just take some pictures. What kind of story are you doing? I can't say because it's not published yet, so we don't know yet, yeah. But we're just taking some shots, that's all.
Okay. What website are you going to publish on?
Oh, that's all I'm going to say, yeah, until we know, until we finish the story, yeah. So it'll probably be a couple weeks before we finish it.
All right.
So. But maybe you could tell her, she came out and told us that we can't take pictures, and she's clearly wrong. This is a First Amendment protected activity, as long as we're on the public sidewalk. Plus, you have Fordyce versus Seattle, you have California Penal Code 148.G. But it's just, I think you guys need to, the education thing is because she came out and made a false statement saying that we can record. So, yeah, we just want to be left alone. So.
All right. Well.
You have a good day, okay?
And a big band
I would like to tell you guys that there are going to be traffic.
That's fine. That's fine, yeah. And if we were crossing, they have to stop for us, man. I know the pedestrian laws. We have the right of way. So, yeah, that doesn't even fall into play because if they're coming and I'm crossing, they have to stop for me. So, thank you, though.
The guy is prepared for situations like this, but he's about to anger a group of officers, so let's see whether he'll hold his ground or succumb to the pressure and stop recording when he doesn't have to.
Can we ask for your ID?
No, we California law, yeah. We haven't committed a crime, so we're okay. What's your name, badge number? Stella.
Stella.
Badge number, please.
437.
Can you identify yourself now, ma'am? Since I've asked you about 8 times. 190. Thank you. Can I get your badge number?
Absolutely. Deputy De La Torre. That's DELATORRE. 476489, sir.
Philip.
My pleasure, sir.
Nice to meet you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
How you doing, sir?
Good afternoon.
It seems like the situation is over, but some of the officers follow the guy as he is about to leave the premises of the courthouse, and that's when the situation gets really intense. The cops will try to intimidate the guys to delete their footage, so let's see whether they end up succeeding.
Oh, ma'am, Sergeant, make sure not to delete that file because we will be making a request for that footage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. The Hero 3 Plus, that's not bad.
I'm sorry?
I said it's a GoPro Hero 3 Plus, that's not a bad camera.
No, it's not. It's actually pretty good.
Is there any reason why you're wearing sunglasses and a dark hat? I'm talking
He always dresses to impress.
I mean,
yeah.
This is a
Well,
courthouse, is it?
No, I'm just asking. It's sometimes people try to.
Well, I mean, there's sun out. I mean, look at the sun's beating down right on us.
Well, it's like you don't want to be identified. Same with you, sir.
Can I ask you a question? What the hell gives you the right to identify me?
I'm just asking you a
No. I'm asking you a question now. Why do you want to identify me?
It's part of my job.
Committed a crime.
No, it's not, ma'am. Okay, what's RAS, ma'am? What's tell me. Let's see how much your education. Yeah, that's what I thought. Walk of shame and look at.
I look forward to your video.
You make yourself look stupid, man. Instead of making an example for these young deputies and show them what the law says, you're over here trying to exert authority you don't have.
Oh, okay.
I just asked a question.
Well, that was a stupid question. Excuse me?
You're very defensive.
Because I don't appreciate you coming out here first asking me for ID, which Just hold on. Let me speak.
Your ID and you said no.
Let me speak. You specifically know that you're not supposed to ask me for ID because I haven't committed a crime, but yet you want the ID to try to hem me up and run my name and try to catch me on something.
I can ask you for ID. Can
I didn't say you couldn't ask me. All I'm saying is that's what's wrong with the disconnect. See, the fact that you don't even understand that you're crossing the line is that's why good cops are getting shot, because of the disconnect between you and understanding what I'm saying.
Saying I'm going to get shot or?
Okay, now you're being stupid, man. Now you're being stupid. Now you're being totally stupid.
She can't even listen.
Yeah, now you're being totally stupid.
That lady was acting completely stupid. She tried to exert authority that she didn't have and was setting a bad example to younger officers. We can clearly understand that such situations arise from a rotten culture that also comes from older officers who think that they're above the law. Finally, the guys are about to shame that last officer.
How'd you make sergeant? I'm just trying to tell you that the actions that disconnect the public between the police is just those actions. You got this lady trying to intimidate us with her camera, looking dumb, going to be on YouTube. There's crime.
The size comparison.
Did you guys see the Long Beach, right? All the crime.
Yeah.
And yet they're bothering
I guess all the
lawful.
crimes are
They're bothering a lawful activity. It's like it's beyond belief that with all the stuff that you guys got going on, you have time, ma'am, at your pay rate to be standing out here and not doing nothing. It's a shame. This is what we pay for.
The children we.
And you're going to eventually go back, and that's called the walk of shame, because you're trying to intimidate us with that stupid little camera, which ain't going to do nothing. You know, we're photographers. We're around cameras all the time. So, you guys are too old to be playing all these stupid little games. It's like, why don't you teach these guys about the real law, the one that you guys swore to protect, instead of coming out here and intimidating people that aren't doing nothing wrong, or trying to intimidate.
Oh, please, yes.
You know? Everything was fine. He was fine. That one lady didn't want to enter fire, so she came out saying that we couldn't do what we were doing. That's why you get what you get. You know, you guys are supposed to be law enforcement, but yet you're not enforcing any laws right now.